Thank you, everybody, and good morning. I'm Patty St. George, and as KPMG's Department of Air Force account partner, I'm pleased to welcome you today to our National Security Space and U.S. Space Force Workforce Development and Culture event here at the beautiful Catalyst campus. We are honored to sponsor and participate in today's event through our ongoing partnership with NSSA. We're excited for the program ahead, featuring distinguished speakers and panelists from Space Force, Space Command, SAF-SQ, and industry leaders. During today's program, we will focus heavily on workforce development, amplifying the Guardian spirit, and how those intersect with a space war fighting mindset and competitive endurance. It's amazing to think how much innovation and progress our great country has made over the past century, let alone the past few years since Space Command was reestablished and the Space Force was established as the sixth and newest U.S. military service. Now, while KPMG is often thought of as a Big Four accounting firm, which we are also a professional services consulting firm who has served the federal government for a century and nearly a decade within the United States Air Force. We pride ourselves on bringing the full firm to bear to solve our clients' toughest and most complex efforts, and how we approach defense sector and DAF clients is no exception. The topic of workforce development and growing a strong cadre of competitive, capable space operators and support functions are central to what the Space Force has been vigorously tackling for the past few years. In addition to our tremendous government guest speakers, we will also have some of our teaming partners and luminaries, federal leadership, some commercial subject matter professionals, and participate throughout today's program to showcase our blended strategic delivery model and how we architect and support the implementation of our clients' programs. Without further ado, I will now pass the program over to Ms. Mandy Vaughn for a few words from NSSA and to lead us into our keynotes. Thank you again, and enjoy the program.
So as we get started today, I just want to start with kind of asking you all a question. Why are you here? And I ask that, seriously, right? But I don't mean this in a philosophical or a cosmological sense, right? I mean the tangible, this is my job, this is my purpose, this is why I get up and go to work in the morning. Why are you here? And everyone here, whether you're from industry, you've got stripes on your shoulder, stripes on your arms, bars or stars on your shoulder. You're probably here today because of three things. The first, you were inspired. You were inspired by something, whether that's the mission, wanting to contribute to something bigger than just yourself, the purpose, the technology, leading teams, the teamwork that comes with this, whatever it was. Number two, you felt you had a place. Something felt like it was for you. You saw someone like you. You met someone that you looked up to. You saw something that called out to you. So something happened there. And the third, you had help, right? Somewhere along the way, maybe it was your parents, maybe it was a teacher, a college professor, an aha moment in school, whatever it was, a mentor, a boss when you were a young professional. That's why you're here today, right? Those three things happened. So as a community, the challenge to all of us is we need to do the same for the future of the national security space community, no matter what part of the team we're a member of. So we're here today to talk about this from the angles of operations, leadership, culture, and even acquisition nerds are part of this discussion. Go, acquisition nerds. Yeah. We all have a role to play in making this work. So today we will hear from the leaders from those facets of the community, operations, training, and acquisition. We will hear from the soul of the Corps, from the chiefs. We will hear from the young professionals that are finding their way and making their mark in this ever-changing environment and mission space. Our goal today is to remind ourselves of those three things, of why we're here. We were inspired, we felt like we belonged, and we had some help, and how we can do that for somebody else. So you're not here today to hear from me. You're here to hear from General Whitney and General Leonard and later General Shaw. This is going to be amazing. So we'll move on to our first keynote speaker. And just a quick adjustment to the schedule for everyone's awareness. Chief Toberman unfortunately can't be here in person. So we have Steve Ponce from KPMG will kind of give the keynote, the tee up of what his keynote is to be, and he did send us a video, but unfortunately we don't have any Q&A with him today, but he's still here. This is very important to him, and we'll carry on with the rest of the program as it is. And with that, Steve, I'll turn it over to you. Thank you.